I don't know when I plan to use those, but if I were
What is
to...
UnderHero?
Oh, that's a game I found. It's really good. Okay, so I need to go to editor. I need to go to the window capture. Boop.
All right, I'm muting your stream so that I can talk to you here. I heard double just for a second. Not a problem.
Okay, so... Alright, so is my stream showing the OBS right now?
Yep,
Alright,
sure is.
so you see these boxes right here, right? Oh no, it doesn't show. God damn it. Okay, so there are boxes positioned on my screen where it would show my widgets. Should display the follower thing, the subscription, donation, bits, and hopes. Oh no, wait, no. God damn it. I haven't mastered this thing yet. There we go. Okay, see, there's a follow at the top screen. There's a subscription as well. There's a donation. There's bits. And there's also a host feature. So at the top screen is a feature called... The top right screen, there's a thing called Bit Boss. So depending on who's donated to me the most, it's going to show that person, and it's going to give them a life gauge based on how many bits they donated. So it's sort of like a mini game for other people who would want to donate, where they could be like, oh, we're going to take down the Bit Boss, and we're going to reduce his HP to 0, and I'll be the new Bit Boss.
Mm-hmm.
You know? The bit jar down there is just used for cosmetics, I guess? Or people could write down messages down there as well. So say if someone wanted to send me a message via stream, and I have my OBS set up so that way I could see the game with all these features on, I could see that, hey, somebody donated me bits and wanted to ask me a question using that, so I could read it out loud. The one thing I haven't been able to feature is that you see where it says end stream on this bottom box?
Yeah.
You don't see it on your side, but there is a box right here that's about
No,
this
I
big.
see it.
Well, not this. There's like an invisible box right here. This box right here is, there's a box right here, and it's supposed to be for chat.
Just move it up. Okay, so you see where your sources are.
Yep.
Scroll down to where you see chat.
Chat box.
In the middle, sources, yeah. Scroll down. Anything that you see, yeah, chat box. You can move that now. Once you click on chat box, you can move that from the bottom right corner.
I know I can move it, but that's not what I'm trying. That's not my point. Because I noticed that your stream doesn't actually have a chat box, I've noticed. So I'm just saying,
No.
if you can get this to work, maybe it might be handy to have. Because then you don't have to be looking on another monitor, because it'll be like on your main stream monitor, so you can see all the messages people are saying.
I have my alert chat set up, and anybody who's watching my OBS, my stream, can see anybody who joins the channel, subscribes.
Yeah, I have that too, but that's not what the
my
chat
alert
box
box.
is for.
My alert box is set up, and so is my chat box, but I can't see that on my stream, and I also can't see my alert box on my stream, and I'm not sure why.
On the alert box, I did notice that it did work, because I did follow you on your stream, and it did show up.
Right, but it didn't show up on my screen. It showed up on my second computer.
That's why. The reason why that is because Twitch is weird where you have to be looking at one screen and then another. So if you have two monitors, you could have your OBS open, and then you could just have the OBS full screen or live or something if you wanted it to.
Yeah, my alert box is set.
Because I noticed that there is a.
I actually don't have a chat box.
There is a chat box option on the OBS itself. I don't know if they fixed it or not, because on my end it would just be erroring out a lot of the time.
Where do I go for that?
What, the OBS chat?
Yeah, OBS chat, the chat box on the screen.
Are you talking about the one for the game itself, for whatever it is you're playing, or are you talking about the one that's already on the OBS?
Through Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You saw my video already, right? It's kind of split between Roll20 and my character sheet on D&D Beyond
Yeah,
and Discord.
yeah.
How do I add the Twitch chat to it?
Okay, so you see here sources. You could click
Okay.
on a link, and it would bring up like your widgets and stuff. And there is a thing there that's supposed to be labeled chat box, and you just click on that and add it as a source. I haven't figured out how to get it to work yet, but once I do, it should work as well as you think it would.
Where do I go to add a widget?
Um,
I see add sources.
yeah, there's a folder right here called widget, and I just made a new folder and just named it that and moved everything in there. You know, like how you make a folder for
I
like.
don't see you doing that.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Look, I did this. Add a group. You don't really see it, but I clicked on the folder. There's a pop-up that showed up called new folder. I just write down widget, and there you go. There's a new widget there. There's a new widget folder there.
Okay, add new source.
I'll just go ahead and delete that.
No.
But there's a thing called add a new source, and that's how you get your boxes for like your image, your game capture, your audio input, and then there's a section titled widgets, and underneath it there's a thing called chat box.
I have alert box under widgets, viewer count, stream boss, bit goal, sponsor banner, credits, donation goal, chat box, the jar. Which one? Chat box?
Yeah, that's what you use to be able to see your viewers on chat.
No shit. Okay.
I haven't gotten mine figured out because it's supposed to link directly into your chat. I have no idea how to do it though. Because it's supposed to be able to enable it connect to your stream automatically, but it doesn't show anyone on my thing. Unless I just don't have the source correctly. Because you do have to connect these.
Oh god damn it. I literally can't click on it because I can't move this box to click OK.
Same. But yeah, that's a thing you could do, so that it shows your chat in display with everything else.
Is there a way to change the size of it so that God damn it.
On the source itself, or on the widgets? Like, are you talking about the UI, or are you talking about
yeah,
like on the...
I clicked the UI and I got to the widget editor and I can't move this thing so I can click OK.
I just listened to that thing of Mock versus Kato. Oh my god, that was amazing.
You scared me half to death there, King. I didn't think you were still here.
Oh, I wasn't. I was listening to the best rap battle of history. It wasn't an epic one. It was the best one.
Anyways, I think there might be a UI setting under settings, so you could actually change what your UI looks like.
I found it.
Like editing.
I just had to double click the box around it so that it made it full screen.
Okay.
And then I was able to finally click OK. Otherwise, it was just like outside of my screen.
Yeah, that could also be an issue.
Yeah, I got chatbacks up now. Awesome.
Right. So now that you figured that out, you could probably figure out the rest of it, right? In terms of like the widgets, because the widgets are really simple to do. You just have to make sure that this connects to this and this connects to that. I have a thing.
What?
I do have a thing here that you probably don't have. It is called... What is it called? Oh, I dropped it. Nope, that's not it. I have an extra thing, which is called viewer count, which has a little box. I have it up here on the stream. You probably don't see it. But, it's basically a box that shows, hey, how many people are viewing me on Twitch, how many people are viewing me on YouTube, and how many people are viewing me on Mixer. Assuming you have those accounts linked to your Twitch.
Okay. I didn't know you could do that. I don't have Mixer or YouTube or anything. I just have Twitch.
Well, it has some really neat features if you were to have accounts for that. For example, if you link your Twitch and YouTube account, you could get an option. Depending on if you have the right YouTube settings, you can have Twitch streams automatically uploaded into your YouTube account.
Really?
Yes, but you have to meet certain requirements, and you're gonna have to look up the rules for that on YouTube's end because they're a bit finicky. I think one of the things is that you can't have you have to have a YouTube account for longer than a year, I think, and you have to make sure.
What's that? You have to have a YouTube account to do what? I'm sorry. I've actually been thinking about doing that. So.
In order to link your Twitch to your YouTube account, so that way when you stream and it automatically uploads VODs into your YouTube account, you have to make sure that the account is linked. And one of the issues that YouTube has with that is that YouTube, if you have like a standard account, will only allow you to upload videos at 15 minutes and no longer, unless you have like a certain amount of subscribers and another amount of people that you've subscribed to, along with if you've been a member for longer than a year, as well as no copyright claims or any bad news regarding that. It'll allow you to enable live streams on YouTube, which will automatically enable you to have videos longer than 15 minutes, which would allow you to have Twitch automatically send the streams that you've already uploaded to Twitch to the YouTube.
So it's just really hard to become a YouTuber.
I'm sorry?
It's just really hard to be.
It is, but one of the things that in order to be big on YouTube or on Twitch is that you actually have to be active with it, because from what I understand how YouTube works is that you have to upload a video once every day, and it cannot involve copyrighted music, it cannot have foul language or anything like that, unless you specify the audience, in which case it might be lenient, but you have to be careful with your words. Because if you say stuff like racist slander or stuff like that, the algorithms is not gonna work with you. Not that that matters, because currently YouTube doesn't have very good algorithms in the first place, and every single YouTuber I know of is complaining about it. They typically have information regarding that, and I believe I could also show what my YouTube setup is like for this. So let's go to window capture, let's go to Chrome, this is Chrome Twitch, yeah, okay, why is it not doing the thing? Yeah, screw it. There should be a window that says, hey, open the window settings. Xbox gaming overlay. No, that ain't that. That ain't that. The heck? Ah! No, yeah, I don't understand what's going on here. I'm barely figuring out Twitch myself, honestly. But I do have it figured out to the point where I can just see what's going on. Here, let's hoping that it'll automatically pick up what I'm throwing down. But you get the idea, right, of how everything sort of works. Oh, did I drop the OBS? No. What the heck? Oh no, it's that, no wonder. Okay, now how do I get this to done? God damn it. Ugh. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to explain this via conversation only. So on your YouTube account, you can go under account and you can see your account settings and stuff. There should be a thing called advanced settings. I believe it's there. And no, wait, no. God damn it, I lost it. Okay, no, never mind. There is a little studio icon called a camera, where it has your YouTube account, your bell, and your little camera option. you're probably going to need to make a Chrome account, because in order to have a YouTube account, you have to automatically have a Google Chrome, which is incredibly annoying.
I use Google Chrome for everything.
Okay, then you wouldn't have you wouldn't have any problems with it, because you could just say, hey, I want to link my Google Chrome to this, and it'll just do it automatically. Because technically, if you have a Chrome account, you automatically have a Google account.
Yeah.
Okay, so... No, yeah. I think it's here. Okay, yeah. So, when you click on your Chrome thing, you go to your YouTube settings. There's a little section that reads Your Account. You click on View Additional Features. And there you can see your copyright status, your community guideline status, and a bunch of status and features that you could have enabled and de-enabled, which is where you'll go to turn on all these settings, such as uploading, monetization, live streaming, embedded live streaming, external annotations, custom thumbnails, etc. And you'll probably have to manually turn those on and off as soon as you get access to those kind of things. And man, getting monetized is really hard, because you have to meet certain advertisements requirements to do so. I haven't enabled that feature just yet, because I don't actually use my YouTube for much of anything. Let's see where else. Upload defaults. Well, you could probably make sense of the upload defaults. In the upload defaults, you could set the defaults for whenever you upload videos. For example, there's a thing called privacy, so you could say that you don't want your video to be viewed on YouTube. You want it to be set to private, which is only you, because unless it is just like, hey, people could find it if they know the name, it's just not going to be available for view by regular people. Public is just like, hey, I want everyone to see it. And then, of course, there is category, which is, what you want to work with YouTube. So say, if you're like a sports reporter, you would say sports under category. If you're like gaming, you would put gaming, which is fine. Of course, there's also a license, which is the standard YouTube license. I'm not sure how licenses work all that well yet. They're very important. I know that. I just don't know how they work. You could probably... I'm sorry? You're roboting. Dude, you're roboting like super hard. I can't even make out what you're saying. Hello? I could probably just send this string from here.